What's up, YouTube? My name is Michael, and I want to go on a crazy trans rant today. I want to talk about something that really bothers me, um, which is, um, when a trans person does something wrong, or they get canceled, or they're just like a bad person, and people start misgendering them. Um, and like, it really, it irks me for other reasons that I'll get into in a second, but like someone being, the thing that's oh, I support trans rights but also trans wrongs. Like this is what supporting trans wrongs is. Like can we just gender everyone correctly for 1 second, please? And like there's so many evil trans people out there. So many trans people that have like gotten canceled over one thing or another. Just off the top of my head, like Tyler Catastrophe, okay. Cave Town, R.I.P. Um, he's not dead. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. Blair White, Kaylee Cardigan, the one grifter. Trisha Paytas. Trisha is, to my knowledge, still identifies as non-binary and still uses she/they, but like we've all just forgotten because like we hate them, so it doesn't matter, right? Um, And I think the perfect example of this, obviously, is Chris Chan. Now, Christine is awful, right? I think we can all agree on that. She has done some very heinous things, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm like trying to defend that or anything. Um, but like first off, just the way some of y'all treat Chris Chan needs to be like studied. Um, but also, I don't know if it's just because people still think that she's like faking, which like okay. Um but I feel like I never hear people actually use she her pronouns for her. Um and like and I know there's the sentiment of like, well they're a bad person, like why should I care? Why should I respect them? But like I'm of the opinion that it is inherently transphobic to misgender someone on purpose, regardless of why you're doing it. I think like, you know, if if a cis person got canceled, nobody would be out there calling them the wrong pronouns. And it's just so frustrating. Um, I saw this one comment or reply or something, of someone defending misgendering Chris Chan because they were like, well, I'm trans and I would never, assault my mother. And it's like, I'm sure you wouldn't, but does that make you more trans than Christine? Like, it just makes me so frustrated because it's not just transphobes doing this, trans people do this. Like, I used to do this, which is like the crazy thing. I like sort of used to do this with someone that hurt me in fucking middle school. And in my defense, I didn't know if they had like detransitioned or something. I kind of was just assuming. But looking back, it's like I didn't know that. And I think at the end of the day, I was just doing it because it felt good. And like this is why like I'm coming at this from a perspective of like I get it. I get that it feels good to hurt this person in this way because they are bad or because they did something to hurt you. It feels good to misgender them, like behind their back or to their face or whatever. Um, but like, I just don't think it's a good thing to do, especially I think when you're trans. Like, I really think we should just focus on supporting our community. I think we should let trans people be evil. Okay, wait, rather we should let evil people be trans. Okay, other way around, right? I think this kind of ties in with like the whole like the myth of the perfect victim thing where like someone can uh be a bad person or just be like problematic. I think also just the term bad person is like kind of harsh. But someone can be problematic and still have horrible things happen to them. And those things are not any less horrible because they've happened to someone who maybe has also done bad things. I think in the same way, like, someone being shitty doesn't mean you just get to misgender them and, like, be awful to them, uh, no matter how good it might feel. Um, I think we all just need to have a little more empathy. Like, even with, Chris Chan, I know, like, now there is, like, so much more to the story. And again, like, I'm not, I feel like I have to keep saying this, but I'm not excusing anything she's done. But, like, uh, the way it started out, like, I'm sorry, like, sue me for feeling bad for, like, a bullied autistic teenager with a tough home life. Like, the internet absolutely made Christine who she is today. And that's, sorry. I need a, oh, my eye just twitched. See, I gotta stop talking about her. Like, she just makes me really sad. But I think we're losing empathy in this world so quickly, and like, being trans is hard. It's so hard already as it is. Um, and I think we all just need to support each other instead of like putting other trans people down. Um, and I think this is the thing I was talking about. It irks me in particular, um, because I find some trans people kind of do that. They like misgender other people to appeal to uh cis people, to be like, I'm not one of those like crazy woke transgenders, like I can misgender people too, um and it just makes me so sad because like queer people have been doing that for so long. I think really like any minority, like there's always going to be people that appeal to the oppressor, and like that's just not what you do, man. Like we need to stick up for our community. Like it I'm like gonna cry. Like I said, even if the person you're talking about is being shitty, like it's not okay to like use their transness against them to like what to seem cool, to these cis people. Like that's just not what you do. I think um I think now more than ever, with how hard it is to be trans, we all really just need to be supporting each other. And that doesn't mean you gotta be doxy doing with the shitty trans people around you, but like just maybe don't misgender people, right? Maybe just don't misgender people at all, no matter what. Um, and I also, on the other side of it, instead of like grifters, you have these like, the actual crazy woke trans people. Can we talk about detransitioning? Like, can we? I feel like this is gonna be more actually controversial, but like, y'all need to leave detransitioners alone. Like, I'm sorry. I know a lot of them are grifting. Don't get me wrong. Like online, I have seen plenty of detrans grifters. Um, but also like, I don't know, man. Sometimes someone realizes they were wrong. I thought I liked girls for like for like 5, 6 years, and then I was like, oh, never mind, actually. And like, no one batted an eye. I don't know if it's because we're also annoyed by people being like, oh, it's just a phase, you'll get over it. But like in a community that is, supposedly all about like self-expression, um, and like finding your true self and yada yada yada. Like, why are we shaming people for experimenting and like exploring who they are? I think, I don't know. I'm so tired. Anyways, I don't know who this was for. I don't know why I made this. Um, Thank you for listening if you stuck around this long. But yeah, moral of the story, just don't misgender people, man. Just just have some basic decency, have some empathy for the people around you, and maybe you will find that your life improves a little bit. I don't know. Bye.